Hello, everybody, and welcome to webcast number 12. Thank you once again for coming on back. I'm actually going to do, if you don't mind, another Ben Folds song this week, just because I got a lot of requests for him when I put up the first one, and I'm still doing the show in a couple days on Thursday, so if you live in LA, you should come. It's a Ben Folds cover show. And I wasn't sure what story to tell. I don't really have an appropriate story, so what I will say is that I've known two fanatics in my life, and I don't mean generally fanatics. I mean, there was an MTV television show called Fanatic. You may have seen it, where people who were obsessed with bands could meet them, was, I think, the gist. Nowadays, that's not enough. Nowadays, we have to, get plastic surgery to look like the people we're obsessed with. TV's moved on. That's in the course of, 10 years, so don't even try to imagine what's going to be happening 10 years from now. You'll have to, kill the celebrity that you like or something. And live their life, you raise their kids or something. Anyway, I knew the Ben Folds Fanatic because my mom had bought some Ben Folds 5 singles for me online that the Ben Folds Fanatic wanted. So he contacted us to get a hold of them, and I met him in New York. He was friendly. He works for the record label now, no joke, but that's all I know. And then the other Fanatic that I know, I was in an airport in San Diego or something, and our flight was delayed. Me and a friend had been at tennis camp because I'm cool, and our flight had been delayed 4 hours or something ridiculous, and we were getting a little giddy, and we were running around the airport, and then we saw a camera crew and some guy, and there was this woman sitting somewhere who looked official, and we sat down next to her, and she said, "You guys know Hanson?" And we were like, "Yeah." And she said, "That's a Hanson Fanatic. We're recording the Hanson Fanatic. He's going to meet Hanson. Do you want to interview him on TV?" And we were like, "Yeah." And so we interviewed the Hanson Fanatic as random people in an airport. And he told us all about how Hanson was important to him because he had played Hanson for his brother when his brother had cancer. I'm not making this up. And his brother had survived. So there was some kind of Kabbalistic Hanson cures cancer thing going on there, which I don't think is true. Just so y'all know, don't try that. Use chemotherapy, not Hanson. And so we interviewed him, and he told us all these creepy stories about why he was obsessed with Hanson. And we didn't actually get on MTV because we were too young. We had to sign contracts or something, and we didn't. And that's sad that I didn't get to be on MTV, and it's sad to be the Hanson Fanatic, so there's some sad stories. My show, it's on Thursday. If you're subscribing, that's great. Please subscribe to my YouTube videos, because these days there are only two ways to know if you're cool, and that is the number of subscribers you have on YouTube and the number of friends you have on MySpace. Those are the only numbers that mean anything anymore. And I use a program to get friends on MySpace, so my only honest means of evaluating my own coolness is the number of subscribers. So right now I'm 36 cool, and I'd like to be more. So anyway, this is Philosophy. It's a classic Ben Folds song. You don't see a lot of people trying it. I don't know if they're intimidated because it's a little bit hard, but I'm going to do it. So here's Philosophy by Ben Folds 5. Thanks for watching. At the motor blocking glass and check out the reflections in my eyes. See, they always used to be there, even when this all was grass, and I sang and danced about a high rise, and you were laughing at my helmet hat, laughing at my torch. I got my philosophy. I keep my feet on the ground, and I trust it like the ground. And that's why my philosophy, I feel, it keeps me walking when I'm falling down. Well, you say that there is evil, and I know that there is good, and the in-betweens I never understood. Won't just like the ground. And that's what my philosophy, I feel. It keeps me walking when I'm falling down. Well, I pushed you 'cause I loved you guys. I did not realize you weren't having fun. And I dragged you on the stairs and I told you to fly. You were flapping your arms and you started to cry. You were too high, too high. Now you take this all for granted. You take the mortar, block, and glass, and you forget the speech that moved the stones. And it's really not that you can't see the forest for the trees. You've never been out in the woods alone. So you can laugh all you want to. I got my philosophy. You keep my feet on the ground, and I love you, you're my friend. But you got no philosophy. Now it's time for the song to end. Philosophy, thank you.